Hello and welcome to your daily dose of complete health with your local chiropractor, Dr. Patrick Hogg. Please like and subscribe for more videos.
Good morning, this is your daily dose of complete health with your local chiropractor, Patrick Hogg. Now, I'm not the best at doing this. Actually, funny enough, the reason why this has come up is because one of my clients was pointing out one of my plants at the front desk and saying they probably needed some water. And actually, interestingly, they were right. But when you think about it, what does a plant need in order to stay alive? And the funny thing is plants are very much like people. They are generally relatively, some are not so much, but some are more resistant than others, just like people. So you have hardy plants and then you have other plants that actually, if you don't look after them really, really well, their health will start to deteriorate very, very quickly. But when you really think about it, almost all plants have some similarities. They all need light, they all need water, they all need good soil, they all need feeding, they all need a decent environment to be in. They can't be too hot, they can't be too cold, etc., etc., etc. And people are exactly the same. We have an environment that we're going to live in, and actually, if we're not keeping the environment at a relative constant, or keeping our bodies at a relative constant, or keeping our lives at a relative constant, like our diet, our nutrition, our exercise levels, getting outside, etc., 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 not looking after our mental health, or whatever, and very much like the plant, when we stop watering it, what will start to happen is the plant will start to wilt, the leaf might start to discolor, and the plant will start to look like it starts to die. Now, interestingly, our health is very much the same. If we reject our health, there will be points where we start to feel run down or tired, or we might even start to develop injuries, we might start to develop arthritis, whatever it might be. It depends on the type of stress that we're putting on the body as to what types of symptoms will start to come out. But the point is very much like the plant. If you forget to water it, and you water it, it will start to bounce back. But there will always be a point where if we try and push things too far, bouncing back could be very difficult. Now, this is a really good example because I was looking at this with a client yesterday who has really quite serious problems with their knees. And it's a shame because very much like the plant, if we'd have watered that plant a lot earlier and we'd caught the problem at the beginning, that would have been resolvable. But when someone has allowed their knee to degenerate to a point where bone is grinding on bone, very much like the plant, you are unlikely going to be able to get that to bounce back. So the point is you want to intervene as early as you possibly can. And actually, like with anything, if you carry on watering the plant whilst it looks alive and you carry on feeding it before it starts showing signs and symptoms, then the reality of it is that plant will be much healthier, in the same sense that if we look after our bodies earlier, we will be much healthier. It's really simple. It's really simple. Now, if you can look after a plant, can you think of ways that you can look after yourself the same? Stuff like your hydration levels, your sleep levels, your exercise levels, your stress levels, the chemicals you're putting in, the drugs and surgeries that you may have gone through. What things can you specifically do that will help yourself? Or who could you go and see that could help you solve that problem? Patrick for Complete Health, making you think of your health a little bit like your garden. Take care for now.